Right. Cool. I think that's rolling. Good morning and welcome back to anyone that is tuning in for EU4. Luck has certainly been a harsh mistress for me trying to get off the ground with this run. But I went and did some more rolling after last night because I figured that Poland being allied with Bohemia and the fact that Bohemia was our only ally where we left off, or our only substantial ally, really meant that I was just never going to have a chance to take down Poland. So I kept rolling, went through a couple more iterations, and I think I finally arrived at one that's looking really promising. So I've got the Holy Trinity of Bohemia, Hungary, managed to snag Gotland, and Livonia is of course our vassal, which is pretty much everything that that I'm going to need, or basically wanted to happen. And from there, we're just going to have to see how we go. Hopefully find an opportunity to smack down on Poland at some point, as soon as possible. I've also gone and rejigged my setup slightly to go look for some graphic mods, because I really like to change the map aesthetic just a bit. I've played this game enough, I've seen the base map type, and I like to have one that looks really nice. So I've come and found one. It's looking pretty sweet, actually. It's got this cutesy felt vibe, but also visually a little bit easier to distinguish. Borders particularly. And then of course the province selection is actually kind of really cool here as well. So yeah, I think that's going to make it a little bit more readable as well, the map, so pretty handy. And I like the aesthetic of it, so we're going to roll with this. So right now I have kind of hit the exact same point that we were at, except that I have a better alliance structure than previous. Now, I've still got one more room for an ally. I could take Volgast. I don't know if they hate Poland. No, not really. It might be hard to convince them to actually attack Poland with me, but they are an ally at the very least. I mean, the process of coring this at the moment. Yep, okay. I guess I would, like, Denmark is my expansion target. Trying to spread in the HRE is not going to work out well for me. And they've only got 20k troops between them, actually. I know you might be thinking, oh, but Sweden's in the PU too. Yes, but they will be disloyal, or they should be disloyal, very soon, which means that they're not going to help out Denmark in wars, which is fantastic. They are allied with Mecklenburg. So this also provides an opportunity to take HRE provinces. Although I think I'd rather just go after Denmark themselves. They're in the Lubeck trade node as well, okay. See, ideally I'd be taking Swedish provinces, but it's kind of better to have them around threatening Denmark, I think, than... I could take Sweden on by themselves if they pop out free and independent. So if I crush Denmark, theoretically Sweden has a much better chance of gaining independence, and then I can attack Sweden separately. So that's two expansion targets, opportunities there. Aside from Poland, of course, who I really want to take on, but... actually, they do have the PU, yes, okay. I wasn't actually paying attention to that part. And they're going after Wallachia, so they might be a little bit stronger than traditionally, but... it also might create a lot of revolt risk for them. Or, actually, this might be really, really good, because if they annex these territories, they're probably going to put themselves in the path of the Ottomans. Which will be absolutely fantastic for me if they end up going to war with one another. So you know what? I'm going to take this alliance, I think. Having a local ally is good. Seems like a reasonable choice. Oh, Naples. Oh, fuck, I ditched the, thing. That was a mistake. Okay. First of all, bring you back. I don't need you there. Oh, they're really weak. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I want Volgast. I don't think... anyone else is super fantastic. I definitely wouldn't want to ally Bosnia, because Hungary will probably hate that. I'm sorry, Volgast, I didn't mean to. Thank you. Okay. Alright. So I think we're in a spiffy setup. If we can snag Riga, that'd be good. And of course, I want to come after Novgorod. Now, something I have done as well this time is I've set these provinces as vital interest. So I'm hoping that the Livonian Order is going to claim them at some point. Because that's a trick that you can do in order to encourage your vassals to fabricate claims, which is not something that I had done. I was doing it on Riga, but I kind of didn't realize that if I had done it on these provinces, then the Livonian Order might actually fabricate a claim there and give me an opportunity to attack Novgorod while they're down. Which, you know, it feels a little bit sad, dogging the AI, but you gotta take every advantage you can get. I'm also wondering if there's any way for me to force my way into the Empire without the event. I don't think I can get to 180. I can get to 150. There's influence. Okay, and I've also got to remember to seize Crownland as soon as possible. Because I need to get that 40% threshold and curb the Prussian Federation as soon as possible. Let's get these guys drilling, build up some, what's it called? Professionalism? Yeah, that's the one. Moldavia has been designated to a vassal. Okay, interesting. That's kind of very interesting. So they're taking a stab hit to do that. Which is good, it weakens them, but clearly they want to annex them. So, okay, we have a three-way truce with Poland. I was thinking I could hit Poland while they were attacking Wallachia, but I forgot that we start with a truce with them, so it's not going to happen. So, I gotta be patient. Which is, the name of the game, really. For our opening here. Everything's pretty spiffy. Also, I did add in a Ironman compatible mod as well to just change the flavor on these events, so they look pretty cool, actually. I don't want to do this because Brandenburg hates me anyway, so I'm going to keep Neumarkt. Thank you. That strat has not changed for me. I don't think there's any reason to sell it to them. I could get the ducats from it, but it's like... okay, Denmark is going to war with Novgorod. Okay, yeah, because they're getting absolute trashed by Muscovy as well. Do we have Livonian Order fabricated any claims? Maybe? Ooh. Okay, they have. Alright, this gives me a golden opportunity. They've also got one on Riga. Oh my god, this trade league is a lot bigger than previously. They've picked up some more minor nations. It's good and bad because it makes it kind of harder to take this. Oh yeah, they have a pretty relatively strong army between the 6 of them. Yeah, Jesus. Okay, might not be able to take Riga then. That's a little bit unfortunate, but that's okay. I'm wondering about doing this event now. Does it give me relations with Austria? I can't remember. But it will force the event to fire, so I want to see if I can join it naturally. Which may or may not work. You know what, I want to wait for this morale to recover, but I don't think we actually need to fight, really, so... I want to basically occupy this province as fast as possible, so at least I have something that the AI cannot take. I'm just going to come and sit back here for a minute. Actually, let's also occupy these 3 provinces to prevent Muscovy from taking them. Because we're going to be really rude like that. The AI does this to me all the time, so I'm getting my revenge for once. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it, alright? Okay. Rolling pretty fast. I should probably slow down a little bit before I make a mistake somewhere and accidentally torpedo the entire run. Because it's quite likely to happen. Yeah. Let's mothball these forts. I don't need to keep them all running. Alright, I haven't even pitted this one. Which gives me my Polish claims. Yeah, let's take mercantilism. I kind of see it as free 100 Diplo. Oh, what? How did they get their occupation? Did they get the event where Novgorod gives up, despite the fact that I'm sieging the province. Alright, that's so rude. Like, incredibly rude. Alright. They've already taken the provinces they want. Okay. Alright, well, I guess, we go back to how... Okay, now... Where's Denmark? They must be up here somewhere. I don't think they actually need Never in order to, take these provinces, because they've got Sweden as a vassal, so I think it gives them coring range. I'm just thinking, do I want them to siege this out in order to take these provinces? I don't think I need to do that. But I'm going to let Denmark peace out first. To reduce the size of Novgorod as much as possible, and then I'm going to try to vassalize Novgorod. It might be a really bad idea because it will put me in Muscovy's firing line, but it will stop Muscovy from expanding further this way, and it gives me a core feeding target. Because they'll have cores on all of this stuff, so I mean... Potentially a massive vassal there. I don't know why... Okay, I don't know why Sweden is not rebellious. I guess they probably haven't hit that far in their mission tree yet. Okay, maintain this here. Okay. I probably can't even send enough cash to make a 25 work, can I? No. I'm just wondering if there's any other restrictions to joining. Can I literally just join if I get Austria to 188? Because that would be pretty damn awesome. It's been so long since I've ever actually tried to join the Empire that I'm not sure. And I'm wondering how I might be able to make it work. Because I could send a gift for 25, then I need a way to make up the extra 13. No, yeah, 13, because 175 to 188, which would be a bit difficult. They wouldn't accept an offer of military access. That would give me a little bit, but no, okay, that's alright, I'll come back to it. I'll just try to maintain that. It's possible that if I gave up Neumark, it would reduce that threshold a bit, because I think it might be based on your development. I can't remember. Again, it's been so long since I played in the HRE, like... Okay, there we go. Denmark have peaced out. Oh, they really did it in the most inconvenient fashion. I'm not actually sure if I can siege this out. It's kind of really awkward. Alright, well... We'll wait till this is done. We might just be able to wait it out, force their war exhaustion up to a point where they'll say yes. Or apparently we have access through... Okay. I'm gonna let the Livonian Order siege it out because I don't want to get stuck there once they peace out. Because that will happen. And drive me absolutely crazy. Yeah, I do already border the Empire. So I think that's fine. Are there any other requirements? Do you remember? I actually also have HRE provinces which might be affecting... No, they actually don't care about that. Never mind. I think this is the only requirement now, but I think this relation threshold is based on development. So I'm wondering if there's any way for me to swing this. I could sell provinces to Livonian Order. Maybe I shouldn't have taken Gotland. I wonder what the starting threshold is. That's interesting. Okay. I think we're just going to have to roll with it as is. I don't need to join the Empire, that's fine. Will you accept vassalage now? No? We're only 10 off. Okay, we'll just have to keep waiting. Work out. Our truce with Poland is up. So we're now at risk, except I consider that we're probably unlikely to be attacked by them because we've got Hungary and Bohemia. Oh wow, okay. I surmised correctly that Hungary would go after Bosnia. I'm glad I didn't ally them. Oh shit, okay, I need to do the seize land. Oh my god, can you give up already, Novgorod? Alright, no, we'll go back, we'll go back, we'll go back. I'll take the cash. No, I want you to be a vassal, please. Hurry up and siege this out. I need to revoke land. Okay, there we go. I could take their cash. It might not be a great idea. They probably need it. I don't really want to bankrupt my vassal. We'll just take them as a vassal. I'm gonna have to improve relations to them. Okay. Please land, please. We're gonna get a couple of rebels, I think. We're gonna have to deal with that. Okay, and then I can curtail the Prussian Federation. Fantastic. Okay. Oh god, alright. That's alright. I think possibly in this map pack there's also a little thing that's changing the colors of the different rebel types, which is actually really, really handy. I never bothered to think about that before, but it's kind of nice. Okay, Novgorod's pretty unhappy. Which, I mean, fair enough. Mostly because they dislike me, so I can work on that. We can get 200 opinion with vassals, so, you know, that's not a problem. We'll just take a little while. Riga's now allied with Muscovy. Okay, so I can't take Riga unless I go to war with Muscovy. Which, this has kind of opened the Muscovy up as a target now, actually, which is kind of interesting. I'm surprised that this war worked out for us. They have a pretty massive group. Are they ever going to lose cause here? 1598. Alright, we've got plenty of time. Time is on our side here, that's good. Alright. Denmark is going to be the next target. Get back these provinces. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, let's see if I can encourage Novgorod to create a claim up here. I can actually Diplo Vassal sap me, but I don't want to do that. I'm already over my relations limit now, which is going to cost me a bit, but that's fine. Taking a little bit of unnecessary attrition here. Independence for Sweden. Okay, yeah, this is getting a bit bad. Do I need to... How many is it? 6k? Oh, I've got so much revolt risk. Yeah, from Seizure to the second line. Okay, but I had to do it. Where's Osterode? Okay, we're a little bit shaky now. I don't want anyone to lose more loyalty. I guess we have to go with that. Alright, I'm going to increase autonomy here. Just to try and eliminate this risk. Because it looks like I might have a rebellion elsewhere, which would be a bit of a problem. My war exhaustion will start decaying, which is good. And hopefully reduce our revolt risk across the board slowly. It's kind of going to mean that I don't want to create Gotland into a proper core for a while, but that's okay. I think I can afford to upgrade these now. I probably should have done mill tech a while ago, but that's okay. What's technically more valuable for us? What's the total trade power in this node? Fair chunk. 36% of the node is 111, so probably about just shy of 300 or something. So an extra 11 trade power is actually almost 10% more than what I have. So theoretically, 0.42 ducats per month. That's actually pretty damn good. Theoretically, I don't know if that's actually correct, but let's build a marketplace first then. Oh. Okay, well, our opinion with Livonian Order can recover. Our revolt risk cannot right now, so... Okay, we're down on unrest here. I'm going to bring these troops back. And then we're going to assign them to manage suppression here, which is going to bring us down to 0 revolt risk. Alright, fantastic. Alright, so we've avoided having a rebel disaster. Renaissance is up. Okay. I don't mind burning off time here because it's going to help our aggressive expansion decay. Which is actually like... only Muscovy cares, to be honest. That's kind of neat. I think we're pretty secure then. Well, I don't know. It's kind of sad that the clergy doesn't like me, considering that we are basically the clergy. I think I can't hire that third advisor. I have no idea what this event is. The gala dinner. Arrest them and force them to renounce their rights. Which will reduce autonomy here, which is kind of nice. Or a bit of admin, dip mill, and... burger loyalty. I mean, I guess I could do with the devotion, but we'll recover naturally anyway. Reduce autonomy over here. We're at 98%, so 10% doesn't really make much of a difference right now. I think I might just take the admin dip mill. Can afford to give up prestige, that's okay. Okay. I've got 30 army tradition now. I think this enables a agenda that I kind of like here. Which one was it? Oh yeah, nobility in the officer corps. Yeah, okay, yep, absolutely. Go with this one. I kind of want to do religious culture. Everything as a Catholic faith will get great buffs, which basically will improve the efficiency of everything by 10%, which is kind of like awesome. But anything that's not an accepted culture, which I think actually includes over here, will get unrest. Oh, okay, alright. Maybe I can't really run this. I've got too many different cultures running right now. Okay. Alright, perhaps it's better that I don't run that one for now then. Church sanctuaries might be a good one. To stack up a bunch of papal influence, because it will be quite nice to be able to spend on manpower and stability and other such things. Because I don't actually think I have any cardinals, which is kind of sad. I don't want to buy anything right now, Pope, sorry. I'm not in the market for Right, I can pull this diplomat back. Let's improve with Livonian Order for a bit, just to keep them happy. They are a historical friends, so I highly doubt that we're going to have an issue with them at all, but you never know. I'm trying to think about it if there's a way for me to choose this alliance to get Riga, but I don't think I can actually declare war within the HRE anyway, so... We're too large. Okay, we can't get in the Empire anymore. Okay, so may as well fire this. And I don't think I care about joining, so I'm just going to take the mill power, please. There's no point joining. I can't expand in the Empire anyway. We're going to have to go after Poland ourselves. Okay. Bohemia would join. Bulgars would not. Hungary could be persuaded. And this makes me nervous. Because we have the strength of arms to take them on. But that means that it relies upon us trusting the AI, which I don't, so... It's such a shaky proposition. Like, we definitely would have the strength. I might wait for a bit more manpower. How's everyone's manpower pool looking? Poland only has 10k. Alright, Lithuania has a shit ton, though. So, really, Lithuania is the problem. They're not going to be disloyal. Muscovy is consolidating internally. Like, what is Muscovy's troop count? 30k. God, that's massive. I think they're a lucky nation, aren't they? I don't have vision on their provinces for some reason. Okay. Okay, I think I want to force the issue. I think we gotta do it. What's the strat? Actually, maybe I should wait for them to integrate Mazovia. It would weaken them slightly. Moldavia doesn't even have troops right now. Mazovia has 6, Poland has 26. Is this count correct? Oh yeah, it is counting Mazovia, okay. Yeah, it's a tough call to make, because I think if I waited for them to integrate Mazovia, that count would theoretically drop by a few, so it would give us a slightly better chance. You know what, actually, I have a 2-5 general. I should actually definitely abuse that before... Okay, actually, never mind. Hungary's at war right now. I didn't realize that. Alright, we're waiting. Glad I saw that before I threw us all into the fire there. I'm surprised that they even accept, given that they're at war right now. They're pretty confident, hey. They're in a war with Venice. And yet they're like, yeah, we can fight Hungary and Poland at the same time. Well, alright. In which case, I think I'm going to wait. I could go after Denmark, but I'd rather conserve my strength right now. I want to look for this opening against Poland. Force the issue sooner rather than later. Ooh, you know, I didn't realize that I've got... I think that the metal pack is technically DMCA, so I've kind of forgot about that, but that's alright. They want... No? I don't want to give you cash. I'd like to have a bit of a bank for mercenaries, so I'm not going to spend this money yet. I think I have to put off building development for a little bit in order to keep this cash around. It feels bad, but I'd rather have the ability to buy mercenaries as required. Sure. How much are these? 30, 60, 70, 131. 6 fire general in there. It's interesting, but it's kind of useless. Oh wow, these guys have shit recover speed. I wonder if that affects the quality of the troops. Or if they literally just recover slower. They don't have a leader, that's fine. I assume you can still tack mercenaries onto a group, so... They could follow my 2-6 around. No, 2-5. And 2-6 would be even better. Have you won yet, Hungary? No, okay. Still going. They broke their alliance with Austria, wow, okay. I hate this border gore. Like, I don't know what happened with Croatia, but like, Jesus. The AI loves to make a mess. Hmm. Interesting, okay, so... I think that they're probably going to get partitioned. Otherwise they're going to end up at war with everyone. Oh my god, that's such a blue. Jesus. It's quite nice though, actually. So I think after last time I decided that the recover morale speed was going to be the best for us. Because obviously we're going to be... sorry, recover manpower. Did I say morale? Whoops. Manpower recovery 10%. Don't really need the extra merchant right now. It's not going to really make a tangible difference, and the other stuff is kind of more useful later on, so I can always change it as required. Right, done there. Can I do anything with this diplomat? Ooh, Poland has rebels. That's interesting. I can't see how big they are. I should probably be drilling, actually. It's probably not a massive chunk, but you never know. Actually, let's go... I'm going to move and drill on the border to see if I can see anything now. Okay. Okay. We're waiting, we're patient. Hungary's still going in their war. I hate waiting for the AI. I can spend favors to get them prepared for war, can't I? I don't even have that many though, so I just have to wait. Let the relationship play. Okay, actually I need to move them. I'm attritioning. Whoops. I also really don't want to be sitting on the border when the war happens, because I need the morale to be 100%. But if I can get this army drill up, that'd be fantastic. Because we'll want to try blitz the Polish army as soon as possible in the early part of the war. I'm hoping that they do something really stupid. Or, better yet, if the Ottomans declared war on them, that would be pretty fantastic. Considering that they took Wallachia down here. I'll lose the prestige. That's okay. I don't really have much of a choice, so it has to be okay. Alright, I can recall that diplomat now. Wow, Sweden hasn't gone disloyal this game. That's kind of slightly annoying, because it makes Denmark less of a squishy target. I wonder how they managed to finagle that. Did Denmark just make it happen better, or is it because no one's supporting their independence? Interesting. I don't think I've ever seen them remain loyal before, but yeah, it is what it is, I suppose. Oh, this is 10% because I haven't embraced Renaissance. Okay. I'll try to wait and conserve a little bit of military power before I upgrade it, because there's no reason to, Oh no, my leader died! My 2-5! Damn it. Damn you, Hungary! This is all your fault, going to war. I lost my golden opportunity with that fantastic leader. Oh great, now I've got a 201. Fantastic. Sounds very useful. But we don't even have fire pips. Actually, do we have fire pips? I don't know if you start with any. No. Okay, didn't think so. Slightly tragic, but whatever. Okay, Hungary, I need you to win your war a little bit faster, please. I don't need production efficiency, let's just take the cash. Which means I can probably afford to spend at least a little bit here. I'm going to keep a reserve of at least 100 for mercenaries. What if I can actually develop my provinces? That's good. Denmark should be able to deal with this. But one never knows what will happen. They've got an interesting slew of alliances. Maybe I should look for an opportunity now instead, somewhere else. But I really want to take on Poland. I've got Bohemia, Hungary. It's possible they'll ditch me at some point, so... But I just gotta wait for Hungary to hurry up and finish their damn war. They're gonna be killing their manpower pool. Oh god, yeah, look, 0 manpower. Fantastic. Because that's what we want. I'm not gonna be able to take on Muscovy for a while, I don't think. Because I've got too many vassals. Once they've integrated them, there might be a bit of a window, but... Oh, jeez. What are you doing, Livonian Order? I'll wait for my morale to recover before I walk in. Wait one more tick. Okay. Steel is taking Iberian Union, I don't think I care at all. If I end up versing them, something's gone wrong. Or maybe incredibly right, depending how far we are into Western Europe. What's the next series of reforms? Reduce idea cost and institution spread, that's kind of good. Missionary strength, advisor cost, average monarch lifespan. New rulers will trigger an education event for future heirs. I wonder how that works with the... I guess we always have an heir because of the event. And then we can then educate them to make them better. I wonder if that's super powerful. Probably would be good. Reduced advisor cost is also really good. It kind of translates to extra power points because you can afford higher tiered advisors, which gives you more mana income. I don't think that Renaissance is going to reach here for a long time, but actually it is spreading. Like incredibly slowly, but it is spreading. I wonder if I could dev up these provinces. It would give me 2.8 progress. Okay, it's going to be probably a bit more expensive than I want to deal with. Yeah, let's take people influence. If I can get to 50, I might be able to afford manpower recovery. I wonder if I can actually send you troops. Because I'm kind of full on manpower, like... If they asked me for manpower, I would absolutely send it to them. Because I'm kind of wasting income here. What happened to Burgundy? They're at war with France. Interesting. Do they have any allies? Probably not. They don't even have their PUs. Wow, okay. It's kind of tragic. I think Burgundy's kind of gonna die. I haven't seen it unfold that way though, so it's kind of interesting. Take the papal influence. They're still going, plus 71. They should peace out soon. But then I'm going to have to wait for them to recover some manpower. I can't really take on Denmark though. Yeah, they got too much strength of arms. Guarantee Lubeck. Add Lubeck as a historical friend. They add me as a historical friend. I get reduced land and naval influence. Sorry, maintenance. And increased burger is influence. The Teutonic Order was formed by merchants from Lubeck and Bremen. Actually, that's kind of interesting. I don't think I actually care about guaranteeing them. First of all, I don't have the diplo slot for it, so I don't want to do that. We could start annexing Livonian Order. I kind of want to do that, but I would rather do it after a war with Poland. Because I don't want to... When I integrate it, I'll have too much autonomy, so this territory won't be as useful for a while. Although I'd prefer to have direct control, so I have to be patient on it. Until after I win a war against Poland. And then I might be able to do it. I think I'd rather just take the admin dip military power, and then I'm just going to upgrade all these. What do I want first? A military idea would be good, because I could at least get a... Ooh. Development cost, devotion, reduce fire damage, leader cost, morale, culture, and cost of enforcing religion. Okay, this one's kind of irrelevant. National unrest, manpower. It's kind of an interesting idea group. I think it's too scattered across a few different things to really be great. Espionage is pretty decent. Diplomatic is okay. Reduced province war score cost tends to be a pretty good one, but having 4 diplomats is not on my agenda. Trade is, you know, fine. Influence is good. I'll have a lot of vassals, so I don't mind this concept. Religious will probably be necessary eventually, but not right now. And humanist is also a good one. So I think right now the choice is between a military idea or humanist idea. Or, I mean, influence is also okay, but it's not like directly useful for a while. I think I need to go with a military one in order to improve my odds against Poland. So it's a question of... Do I want... Offensive is okay, siege ability is really good. Discipline is fantastic. Defensive is okay. Quality is decent. But I don't care about the naval quality. It would be nice if this was split out into 2 different sets, because it just kind of makes it like... Only half of this is useful for me, because I don't care about navies at all. In which case, I think that maybe quantity is just the best. Like, I would prefer to have higher discipline and stuff, but... God, it's so difficult. I usually like quality, but again, just the fact that these aren't going to be super useful, but... Really less important right now. The most important part is the first 2 in these trees. Because that's the only... Probably that's as far as I'll get before I end up going to war with Poland for the first time. So what's the quickest buffs that I can get that will help me out? So which is probably going to be quality or defensive. Because the first 2 in offensive are kind of not useful. Defensive, the first one is not particularly useful for combat, except morale. But quality, 10% infantry combat would be pretty good. You know what? I'm just going to go quality. I don't need to finish it. Getting the first 3 would be very useful, and then I don't need the rest for a while, so I can just let it sit. Because I won't want to slow down my my mill tech too much. So 2 is probably all I'm going to be able to get away with anyway. Alright, so now we wait for... See, Poland has recovered manpower now, which is slightly upsetting. And I'm still having to deal with Livonian Order rebels. Shouldn't have done that slow as I was on morale, but that's okay. You can siege out your own damn province, Livonian Order. Okay, Poland has annexed Mazovia. Okay, this is actually kind of good. I also have... Okay, so I need 3 provinces here, so I'll probably take these 3. Then what can I do that would do the most damage to Poland? I'm wondering... I think what would be really handy is taking one of these provinces. So I'm going to fabricate a claim on Visna. You might be wondering why. And it's so I can take the province, release Mazovia as a vassal, and then I can core feed back the few provinces there. And I might also try to do the same with... I mean, Galicia Volhynia would be a great one to do as well, but it's a little bit further in, so I might not be able to make that work. And I don't have any other targets here. Krakow, no. Okay. So what I'll aim is for these 3 provinces for sure. Probably Visna as well, and possibly try and take these 2 provinces in order to cut Poland in half so they don't have access to the west portion. Which will just make it difficult for them to deal with rebels if they have any on this side. Because Bohemia and Hungary will hate them, so they're not going to be able to get military access through any of this stuff. So it should be a good way to cripple them. Okay. So... this looks like our most promising setup. Anhalt doesn't even want to join anymore. Awesome. Where is the nearest fort around here? I can't actually see any. Okay. Before I get into any fights, I'm going to make sure to get this. But I think we're going to push this issue right now. I don't even need to promise territory. I'm going to select... I know... Okay, I don't even know how to say that, but I'll say... I think that's... No, that's Warsaw. Okay. We'll take I know as the war goal because it's the easiest to defend. Naklo technically would probably be better, but I want to take these provinces, so we're gonna do this. See how we turn out. Okay, here we go. I would love to roll other generals, but I don't think that's gonna happen. So I think that I want Livonian Order to play supportive. I probably actually need 2 generals here. But first, I would rather have the combat power. Okay, we'll set. Allow attach, allow attach. Okay. I'm not going to go to speed 5. If they want to siege up this way, that's fine. Like, we might actually be able to do that. I don't care about Novgorod's siege status. Like, it's not going to give them anything, so... Like, big whoop. I'm going to set up the peace deal now, so I remember as well. So I at least want these 4, and then I'll see what else we can push for. I don't think I have any aggressive expansion either, so it kind of gives me an opportunity to take a lot of stuff. As much as I'll be able to. And I think once we've won the first war, everything after that becomes much easier. Okay. This is decent because it stops Poland from expanding this way. And also puts a bit of pressure on Muscovy as well, if they try to go after the Great Horde. I think Muscovy is kind of stuck right now. They can only really go down southeast. I mean, I guess they could attack Lithuania. If I weaken Poland too much, they might actually do that. I'm wondering if I want to try snipe this stack. I don't know if I really have enough strength of arms on my own. I don't know why Livonian Order is sitting there either. They should probably come towards me, but they're not. It looks like it's just going to be a siege game. Poland has decided that their best chance is to just siege out my vassals for some reason. Okay, this is kind of annoying that Bohemia is keeping control of the province, but that's fine. Let's try to siege out Krakow first. And then I'll definitely want to get on Warsaw. I don't like being really far away from my 2 stacks, but... Come on, we're at 57%, please. You can't tell me you failed 3 times in a row. Okay, there we go. Alright, turns out it's going to be a lot easier than I expected. The way that the AI works, like, poor Livonian Aura is kind of taking a flak here, but, like, big whoop. I'm not getting set back at all, so that's fine. Yeah, I definitely want to make sure I grab this control. Okay, I think Bohemia has torpedoed me a little bit, because I can't take these provinces anymore. Because they're occupying it, so I can't split Poland in half. Kind of annoying, but we'll take it as it is. I actually also kind of want to take this province just because it would fix up the border gore a little bit, but it's not really necessary. Okay. So I can't... Actually, I definitely want Naklo as well because it will connect up my provinces. I'm really annoyed that Bohemia is controlling this province. Permanent claims, that's kind of good. I guess we'll try to take Sierrad's. Oh, I didn't want that to happen. Now, we've kind of run out of stuff to siege. In terms of forts, at least. Fort maintenance is kind of annoying, but it is what it is. Okay. Alright. I hate what Bohemia has done to me here, but that's okay. Oh, okay. Their colors are too similar. It's technically occupied by Hungary, but it's very difficult to see. Oh, this is all occupied by Hungary. Okay. Yeah, I don't like that I... Okay, they're up in Novgorod for some reason. Okay. This is fine then. We'll start occupying Lithuania. I think I might try to eat a little bit of this then. Where's Ruthenia? It's in here. Okay, we're gonna get a... The whole region? Really? Yeah, okay. We're gonna get permanent claims on the entire Ruthenia region at some point. So let's try to take what's in the Baltics. Even though I don't have currently claims on it. Oh, right, yeah, I was like, why, I don't even know why it let me potentially form a peace deal against Lithuania at all. Because it wouldn't work because they're a subject. Anything in here that I can grab? Glacier Volhynia is here. Technically, I could take a squiggle like this. But then I still need this. Probably a bit much. Although it is intriguing. I would require 100% war score for that, which is not going to happen. If I choose to give up some requests here. It looks incredibly ridiculous. But I think it's actually kind of gonna be exactly what we want. Because getting Mazovia and Galicia Volhynia as vassals allows me to core feed a massive amount of development in the next war without very much aggressive expansion. What's this war score? 83. Okay, this is going to be a little bit difficult to pull off, but... Well, I could ask for less over here. Yeah, let's aim for this for now, and I'll see if I can actually take more of these provinces. How much attrition have they taken so far? They've taken 27,000 troops of attrition because they decided to walk up into Russia, which is absolutely hilarious. I kind of feel bad for Bohemia because I might be sort of attritioning out their stack here. We might be approaching a bit of combat here, finally. Which actually makes me nervous because it looks like Poland has... Oh, they got a 5-1. Okay, never mind. It's like they have a pretty gnarly looking... I guess we're fighting here. Oh yeah, they're toast. I'm gonna try push this onwards to take care of the stack as well. Oh. 4 is blocking access. Okay. 63 war score. Alright. Well, we've achieved this war goal, which is good. I'm going to try push for this war goal now. Because we're in pretty damn good shape right now. I don't think there's any reason not to. I'm going to have to figure out what to do with my alliances then. I think I'm going to ditch Volgast. Because I'll have connected up my territories, I don't need them anymore. And then that'll pull me to equal. And then I'll try to... I'll probably start annexing Livonian Order at that point. I think influence would now be good, considering how many vassals we're going to end up with from this, but I might try to take that as my second. Does that give me more... Yeah, it does give me more relations. Those Diplo ideas. Oh yeah, we've got the diet, okay. Tuchel, base tax 5, manpower in Marienburg 7. Oh, it sounds like a lot. It's only 100 mil points. Which, it does give me manpower, but I don't really need manpower right now, to be fair. I don't understand this request still. I think it's have at least 15% trade power in Novgorod. Even though it's called Never for some reason. Which I actually might get once Novgorod's no longer sieged out. It's too cool. Yeah, it's always 2 dev points. I have more admin right now, so let's do the clergy proposal. Here we go. That was pretty easy. I'm going to take a second general here. Oh, he's got a siege pip. That's handy. I got to be careful about getting getting attacked here. How big is this stack, actually? It's annoying that it doesn't give me the number of the whole stack. I have to calculate it myself. So 9 plus 6, 15 plus 10. Okay, that's a pretty big stack, actually. Somehow we're not being attritioned either. There's noble rebels. Okay, if the noble rebels succeed in Lithuania, that'd be fantastic. Why? Because it would force the personal union to dissolve. But I don't think that they're going to have a problem. Unless I stack wiped Lithuania. Which is an intriguing prospect. If I did that, they wouldn't be able to deal with the noble rebels. I might try. I don't want to give up my sieges though. I think they're just going to run away from me, but... Okay, yeah, they've consolidated down here. Okay, I can't really fight this now. If I don't need to fight, I'm not going to bother. Siege out Vilnius first. I'm going to walk this way so I don't actually accidentally walk through the rebels. How are we looking? Alright, they would accept this peace deal. And I think that this is actually pretty much as good as we're going to get. So I kind of hate that I'm not going to get this. Oh, it's 17 development. Okay. That's okay. I'd rather take the vassal provinces so I can release Mazovia and Galicia Volhynia, which there's one province here and there's one province here. So this is pretty optimal. Okay. I think this is pretty much as good as we're going to get. It looks a bit spaghetti fest, but that's okay. I wouldn't mind cutting Poland in half, but then I have to push even further through the war, and I don't think I want to do that. Just something that I could consider. But no, I think I'm happy with this. Okay. Yes, thank you. Alright, then I have to figure out what I'm doing here. Okay, so first of all, send these guys this way. I want to call some provinces, but I'll get round to that. We're going to have a bit of unrest issues, and I'm going to need more troops, probably. So I can actually have 6 more troops, that's good. Okay. How many of what do I have? I'd like 1 more knight. And then we'll get 5 infantry. And I'm going to build another church. Okay. And I'm going to save some cash in case I need mercenaries because we're going to have a bit of revolt risk. Let's fire this mission. And we're going the Crusader path. I won't be able to form Prussia, that's fine. We gain a permanent claim on Samogita. And... oh, okay, we get permanent claims and everything. That's kind of nice. Ah, okay, it's everything that's not Ruthenia. So this is still pretty good. I'm going to ditch Volgast. And their requisite. I definitely want to core this. Hang on, there's a coring map, isn't there? Okay, yes. Do all of these. Not these two, because they're going to get released as vassals. You can have military access, yes. Manage. I don't want you on... okay, no, move then. Okay, I'm going to start integrating Livonian Order as well. Stop fabricating in Poland. I've already got free claims everywhere. Why would I bother doing that? Cool. What was I going to do with that diplomat? Ditch this relationship, yes, because I'm still got military access. Okay. Don't need military access with them anymore. Although it was handy while it lasted. A diplomat would be... I've already got a diplomat, okay. Actually, this is fantastic. Okay. Manage suppression across there. You're going to do these two areas. Just to reduce our revolt risk flat. Okay. I'm going to take the Slight Malice to release one of these. What's the bigger revolt stack? Probably going to be the Bohemians. Polotsk. Oh yeah, that's right. There used to be more... It's a Belarusian. Interesting. I was like, why is it for Polotsk? They're all the way up here. I wonder, it's interesting if I could cultivate a rebellion in a single one of these provinces and have Polotsk released so I could core feed over here, but that's, you know. Neither here nor there. There's a lot of vassals we could feed out if potentially in another conflict against Lithuania. But for now, I'm focusing on the Poland one, so we want to eat up Poland next time through Mazovia and Galicia-Volhynia. Even though I've got claims up this side, they're not going anywhere, so I may as well eat up all these cores. Just to spread out our PowerPoint usage. They want ducats, no thank you. Okay, here we go. I probably don't need all these forts. Who needs to... Okay, you've got two, so you're going to take this. You're going to take two of these, and then I'm going to have an uneven number of stacks. Okay, that's fine. Do it like so. That music is slightly loud. Yeah. Alright, cool. Well, we're off to a good start, I'd say. Everything appears to be coming up Millhouse right now. Now, what's a shame is that I'm going to have to keep Novgorod around for a while. Mostly because Muscovy is a little bit too strong to take on. Wow, they have such a massive force limit. "40 provinces. 34. I wonder if they have a... If I just do the math on this, 40 provinces, we have 24, we're getting 13. So they should theoretically get... A normal person would get about 26, I think. Yeah, so Castile's getting 31. From their roughly 40 provinces. So they definitely... Oh, maybe not. I wonder if that's the Lucky Nations modifier. Or if it's just their national ideas. Don't remember, but... It's annoying that there's no way to check in-game what another country's national ideas are. I have to go Google it. The wiki. Do they start with national force limit? They have shock damage. They don't actually start with force limit. So it's just from all their territory. Fair enough. Yeah. Nation modifier. Does it give them force limit? No, just manpower, relations. Okay. So that's just from all their territory. Okay. I think their strength will definitely reduce as they integrate these vassals. So I'm kind of counting on that happening. But it's difficult to say. Oh, there we go. Muscovy's after Lithuania now. This actually might present an opportunity for me to try attack Muscovy while they're at war with Poland and Lithuania. But Poland and Lithuania are both kind of weak right now, so courtesy of myself. Actually, they've got plenty of manpower and troops. There's just a lot of rebels that got left behind. Which Catholic zealots, shouldn't they be converting the provinces that siege out? But apparently not. Whatever. Sorry, give me a moment. I just need to check if that messages. Yeah. Sorry about the distraction. Alright. Let's roll. I kind of want to release one of these. Which one should I release? There's more unrest in Volhynia. I think I would prefer to convert it before I released it, but it seems unlikely to happen. So let's release this vassal first. Okay. At least they will like me. Sort of. And I don't have to deal with unrest here now, which is good. Yaroslav. That's a vassal, isn't it? Yeah, you. Why? Oh, so at war with them. No, no one's getting access from me. I actually would like to attack Muscovy, but I've got too much unrest, so I don't think that's going to happen. I mean, 5% institution spread is not massive hit, but 0.5% of missionary strength is decent. I think I would be happy for Belarusian to be accepted culture because it's a pretty relatively big culture group. I wonder if there's any way for us to change our culture because Prussian, unfortunately, is not in the primary culture groups that we're going to go after. We definitely want Polish to be accepted. So I'm actually going to pull this in right now. I can take the hit, it's fine. I'd rather not be spending my manpower on extra rebels when I've already got a lot of revolters running. I can take that at any time, I guess. So you know what? I'm not gonna mark it off, but I'm gonna discard the message because right now I don't need it, but I might need it later on. Stettin, no thank you. I know they weren't offering me anything; they were asking for something, but I don't care. It sounds like a dumb problem. I'm gonna take this tradition. One more is good. Gets me to reform the army. I might actually forego in order to hit that mark, because it will save me a lot of ducats, which is good. I also probably need to reorganize these forts. Let's have a look. First of all, let's mothball all of them. I could... I need a fort map mode. Local... What makes the most sense? I think on terrain, honestly. Let's put fort map modes on here. This is kind of handy one to use just to check projection. Anyone that's wondering. So, okay, I'm going to reactivate. So you would project into Memel. You also project into Memel, I'm pretty sure. I'm wondering if I give up the Königsberg fort in favor of the Cowan. Because it actually works slightly better right now for me. I don't need both of these forts, basically. They're kind of protecting the same area. Although Königsberg defends against naval invasions, whereas the Cowan one doesn't. But Cowan is defending my eastern border against Lithuania. So this is an interesting concept. Now, fort projection does not project into enemy provinces. I'm fairly certain, so we'll only project into mine. Memel and Ortelsberg. Until I take these provinces. So I think I prefer this fort, actually. It's kind of creates a nice... It's touching a lot of provinces, actually, so it creates a pretty nice bubble. Okay, I'm going to ditch this fort then. Block would have been a good fort to have, but that's okay. As it stands, it's currently quite an easy fort to siege out, so I'm actually happy that it's there. Gives me, like, war score pretty easily. Okay, we'll delete that fort there. I don't need it. And it's too expensive to just simply keep around, so... I'm hoping that this war is going to cost Muscovy a lot, but I suspect that they're probably going to be able to beat down on Poland and Lithuania pretty easily. Like, I would love to jump in on this fight and start a massive three-way war. Actually, I wonder if I could jump on Riga while Muscovy is distracted. They might not accept a call to arms. 10k, alright. This stack should be able to handle 10k. We've got the better general here, that's fine. I would actually rather this revolt fire off as soon as possible so I can just deal with them and move on. Where would they rise up? I think in one of these two provinces. Nessen or Kalish. Pretty sure they choose the highest debt province to uprise. I'm not going to provoke them because they should. There we go. Ah, fuck, I was worried about this. We have to cross the river now, which is kind of painful. But we've got a pretty good shock leader, so it should be okay. Yep, there we go. Okay. That will deal with that revolt risk. That's actually really handy. It opens up the potential to do something about this. I really probably shouldn't. It seems kind of greedy, but I mean, winning 2 of the most important wars early on might be the best possible thing we could do. Because while they're distracted, it might give me the best opportunity to... I mean, I wouldn't have Hungary and Bohemia, so that's kind of scary. It would be just me. Lithuania is taking in a massive beating. I mean, they kind of have, like, strength of arms against them, but I think the problem is that they're not fighting them. Somehow Muscovy has better military tech than Poland. Okay, actually, they have a 345 versus a 441. That makes sense. We've solved that mystery. Alright, in which case, I don't think we can afford this fight. I really want to try and make this happen, but I don't think Poland and Lithuania is actually strong enough to help me out if I fight Muscovy. I would be on my own, and then if things start going south, I have no way to bail myself out, so... Without my allies. Okay. We've triggered this rebellion too. That was a little bit of a nastier fight, but we've done it. Okay. I'm still not coring Visna because I want to release it as a vassal, but I'm going to try to wait as long as possible. Probably until the Livonian Order has been annexed. Just so I'm not taking as much Diplo power loss. I wonder if I could... I mean, I could probably offer a condottieri, but I don't really want to throw my manpower into the hole that is Muscovy. How are you doing over here? Sweden is still happy. This is so strange. So if I wanted to try fight Denmark, it's actually not going to be a sure thing. Right, interesting. Okay. So Poland's kind of my only expansion target right now. I think Denmark is next best, but they're kind of a little bit stronger than I would like. So I have to be patient, I think. We'll consolidate the territory that we do have. This is fine. Poland's getting their ass kicked in their home territory now. I almost feel bad for Poland, but hey. It's going to give us a good opportunity to gobble up as much land as we can. I'm going to take the Papal Legate, actually. How long does it last? 20 years. This will help me with annexing the Livonian Order. It'll cost a little bit less overall because I've got the 10% cost reduction. Plus Stippler Rep will make it the integration go faster. So 1471, so 5 years. Quite nifty. Which actually, maybe with the papacy, I won't need to take Diplo ideas. It would be like even handier to have like 35% cost reduction between the papacy and integrated elites. But you know, how much Diplo does it save us overall? You know, it's like Diplo is less valuable than admin. And it kind of depends with military. Like, they're the two that you sort of can't use for as many things. Like, admin is king, really, but Diplo and Mill are really important at certain points. Military early, obviously, because you want to get your tech up as fast as possible. And generals and stuff, but you sort of hit a point where you can't spend it on anything else. Wonder if Austria is distracted. Oh, Austria would actually accept an alliance with me. Which is a shame. Okay. I'm actually considering ditching Bohemia right now. In favor of Austria. I don't think I'm ever going to have a problem with Austria. I think I'm actually going to do this. I've used and abused Bohemia to fight Poland. But now they actually are trying to take my provinces, so they can F off, basically. And I'm going to take Austria instead. It puts me over, but I would rather take this alliance while I can. Whoa, okay. France kind of went massive. They didn't get as much of a coalition as they wanted, and by they I mean Austria. Okay. This actually gives me another target. I'm going to start fabricating against Bohemia. It's not really in the right culture group, which is a shame. Does Austria hate anyone else? Like, if they hated Brandenburg, it'd be pretty fantastic. But I don't think this gives me any other opportunities. But because Austria is rival to Bohemia, they won't accept a call to arms if I attack Bohemia. So this gives me an opportunity to expand within the empire, which is quite intriguing. So we suddenly have more options. I can't join the HRE, I'm too big. It's okay. I wonder if they hate Denmark as well. Not really. What time is it? Okay, 11:30. I might have to wrap up very shortly. But we're off to a pretty brilliant start, I would say. After all the failed jump starts, but we're finally rolling. And classic Livonian Order. I'm not gonna miss the damn revolts that keep happening up here, that's for sure. Yeah, I definitely want to revoke some crown land. Are we getting any benefits yet? No. Okay. We should probably start spending this money finally on things. Churches are good early. For the extra income. Probably should have left myself more of a buffer, but it's just because we're reinforcing right now. There we go. I'm gonna drill. Get that professionalism building up. Okay, these guys are no longer protected by Muscovy. It's actually not too difficult of a war either. Okay, I think we can press this issue. I don't know why they ditched their alliance, but... I don't think Muscovy's weak. They've integrated one or two of their vessels? Yeah, okay. No one's disloyal. So yeah, their overall strength is reduced, which is good. Because they've integrated a couple of those vassals. But probably not enough for me to consider attacking right now, although it's tempting, but yeah, it would probably still be suicide. Even though they're distracted, I suspect they would probably try to peace out with Poland a bit faster. I don't know what Poland is doing with all their troops. They've got like... They've actually got strength of arms to fight Muscovy here, but they're just not. Oh, I definitely wouldn't want to tangle with this leader, actually. They're 3-4-3. Quite nasty early on. Yeah, I'm going to wait for this claim to finish first. Because I want to be able to attack Bohemia if there's an opportunity. Which, I think I'm actually kind of stronger than them anyway, but right now... I would rather consolidate this province while Muscovy is not protecting it anymore. Yep, I'm just gonna jump straight into this. Who's got the siege pip? You do. Okay, you come this way then. I'm just gonna defend my border. This might kind of be bad for me actually, but... Okay. Oh, we got the next here. Alright, what do we want? Idea cost and institution spread is kind of handy. I don't think I have Renaissance still, do I? Yeah, no. So I think this one is actually pretty decent. Education of the people. More missionary strength is also good, plus reduced missionary cost. Actually, alright, let me look forward a little bit, just to see if there's things that we'll get from other points that mean some of these are redundant. And what I mean is, like, for example, if we get missionary strength further down the line, then maybe I don't want to take it up here. These are all to do with estates. Interesting. Production of grain and wine. That's actually kind of a massive modifier. Versus equilibrium and loyalty. Reduced cultural conversion is kind of good. Reduce corruption and reduce influence. I actually kind of like this one. Feels like it would be a good money maker. I don't think I have wine though. I also don't really have that much grain. All the wine's over here, yeah. Okay, so it probably wouldn't be useful for us. But it's kind of an interesting concept. It'd be pretty cool if I were in like France or something, but... Proclaim Republic. I don't know how the Horde mechanic is going to work. Do I just automatically turn it to a Horde at some point? Economic matters. There's so many more reforms. I love the reform mechanic, that's for sure. I'm not even playing with like the EU4 expanded. Okay, I mean these are getting pretty far. I don't think we're gonna necessarily make it this far. Yeah, I don't actually think there's necessarily more conversion strength. So we might need it. Although if I ended up taking religious ideas, then I don't think I need the missionary strength, so... I kind of like... Although it would be good early. It would help me convert stuff right now without having accepted culture. I don't think I really want Lithuanian. I can actually culture convert this. Reduced advisor costs is also pretty good. As mentioned, it's pretty handy for the higher tier advisors. So, because like if you imagine a 15% cost reduction on 4.5, that's almost like 0.75 ducats less. So you can afford these advisors for more admin points, which is pretty potent. This does technically save me admin power as well through ideas. And getting institutions a lot faster, 33% spread rate is pretty good. And this one's interesting, but I don't think I really care about it. Our rulers all tend to come in a bit older because of the way that the, yeah, look, 58 and 57, our heir and our ruler are actually kind of like going to die at the similar time. So I don't think that this one is as useful. It would be better with like an actual monarchy where you don't have much influence over your heirs. But obviously you can't get it because it's a theocratic one. But yeah, just like they're already going to be older. We're going to cycle through rules a lot faster, so I don't think this is as important. I think education of... Well, these are all education related, I guess. Maximum absolutism is also really good, but it's not useful right now, so... I could... swap... Oh, it actually doesn't give me missionary strength, this just gives me an extra missionary. It would help me convert right now, which we're starting to hit a point when we need this. But I might take religious ideas instead. Because it gives me that free CB, which is fantastic as well. Rather than humanist. Humanist is nice as well. Like, I always like humanist, but you kind of go one or the other. Well, that's not true. I usually go both, to be fair, if I need the missionaries. Because humanist is just so damn strong, but... Okay, we'll deal with it. This is probably going to be in my next one, actually, I think. Because if I'm scoping ahead, everything that we take from this point is going to be orthodox. We're going, well, except for in here, but actually we'll need missionaries in here for the Hussites. So I think I'll take religious ideas next, which means I don't necessarily need the missionary strength. Although it would make things a lot faster. But I think I'll go with I'm going to go with education of the people for now. I can always swap it. I don't care about Wolgast's opinion. I think I may as well just take opinion. Where's Culm? Here. It's in the Krakow trade node, so you actually don't really care about the trade power. It would kind of be handy, but like, just a bit of cash. I'd rather not torpedo relationships with everyone. For what will end up being a minute amount of cash. This advisor would be pretty good. He'd probably end up paying for himself. What am I losing money to? Not mothballing forts anymore. Oh, because I'm at war, of course. Oh, wow, okay. Brandenburg just formed unions with people. Ansbach and Beirut, okay. Fine. If they get bigger, it makes them more likely to be a rival of Austria, which would be good for me, because then I could attack them. But for now, we must be patient. Sorry, I probably have a message. I think I'm going to have to conclude very quickly, actually. Plans have changed slightly. So I'm going to have to get myself moved. No, I don't want to call that. What am I doing? Oh my god. Am I overforcing it? I am. It's painful, but I'm going to ditch this. There we go. Especially because my force limit will probably adjust with this province, but okay. Alright. Who do I need to deal with? Okay, Lubeck is all the way up there for some reason, so let's go siege them out. Oh. And Hamburg. I could do the thing again where I take some provinces here, like Lubeck. It's kind of a tempting proposition. Because the trade node would be pretty, like, handy. Yeah, I think I can afford the AE. Oh, I'm not actually sitting on these provinces. Oops. Okay. There we go. Cool. I think I might actually... Oh. I think that's going to cause that troop to get stuck there, which is kind of funny, but... That's what they get for walking through my provinces with such callous disregard for the local flora and fauna. Events at Eternity Day. What is that modifier? Is it the papal? Ah, that's what. Okay, yeah, institution spread. Yeah, cool. Okay, that's handy. Poznan. I don't know how Poznan has it. I think it's because it's a really high development province, probably. Did they manually? I don't know. Annoyingly, no one I'm friendly with has it, so it's not going to spread particularly fast to me. I might actually spend some time deving. Because the malice is now substantially high, that trying to get it present in my territory might be a really good idea. Who's the closest? Either Marienburg or Danzig, so +3, +3, +2.8. Would cost a bit. But we could encourage it. Actually, Lubeck has it, but it's not going to spread to me, even if I take the province. I can't really afford this. Which is actually kind of annoying because I wanted to take the province, so I don't want it to be devastated. 75% devastation. Normally I like paying to get the extra 5% professionalism because it's quite useful. But I don't have the cash for it unless I... Whereas I could spend 5% army professionalism. Which will damage the dev base. Or I could take the neutral option. If I weren't intending to take the province, I would be so happy to just take 115 ducats. Because I kind of wanted the province. I'm just going to let it go like so. I don't really want to be in this naval fight. I'm just going to run away from it. Wow, Novgorod's actually got a few troops. That's good. I definitely want to get their territory back for them. I'm going to have to go after Denmark soonish, because the cores are going to expire. So I'll have to make sure to look at that. They're not as strong as they were. Maybe I don't want to take Lubeck. Maybe I really do. I'm now thinking of this in a strategic perspective. So the problem that I would have trying to fight Denmark is that I would have difficulty getting onto their mainland because they're going to have a bigger navy than me, I think. Show me their ships? No. Although my force limit's really gone up. I'll move that. Okay, 17. Yeah, well, not really. So yeah, Denmark has force limit of 26 ships. So I can't get onto their mainland. But if I have Lubeck, at the beginning of the war I could ship myself over here and occupy these provinces. Although I guess we probably have military access from the HRE anyway. But then I can walk all over Sweden and Norway anyway, because we can go up this way. So I guess it's actually less of a problem than I was thinking. I keep forgetting that I've got all this access to this. So maybe being next to them is more of a problem for me than it is for them. Having this province gives them a really easy position to siege. Because I would rather be fighting up here to take control of the provinces that I want, so I get ticking war score and come down this way. But there's no forts up here, except for Viborg, so it's going to be hard to gain war score against Denmark. I don't think they've got a fort here. Okay, so I could get war score out of that. Thing is, I would love to have control over Lubeck trade node. I'm not going to get the opportunity to attack this trade league again because I'll be annexing Riga. I guess I could technically leave Riga there in order to use them as bait to attack this trade league and take all these provinces over time. But then I run the risk of them allying with Muscovy again, which is probably quite likely. So first of all, I actually want to give this to Livonia. Which will make it take slightly longer to annex them, but that's fine. I don't think they'd probably be able to annex this before the time runs out, but we'll find out. I could take Hamburg instead as well. It's a slightly better province. But it's more a... Brandenburg wouldn't like that. So I think the war score cost of this province would be a lot lower because the devastation is higher. Never mind. Apparently that's not a thing anymore. Would I prefer to take Hamburg then? Got twice the trade power. Better province. What are they producing? Yeah, I think I kind of want to take Hamburg. Alright, I would rather take Hamburg then. Especially after we've devastated Lubeck, which is kind of hilarious, but hey. I'm gonna take all your cash. Make ourselves rich off the efforts of others. As we established last time, history is written by the winners, so all we need to do is make sure we win. And we can tell whatever damn story we want. I.e. Hamburg was always ours. Anyone that makes any claim that we have no right to Hamburg is an idiot. Because clearly it's right next to our territory and was always part of our territory. Make it into a core, and I'm actually going to increase the autonomy. I should probably try to improve relations with Austria a bit. They shouldn't ask for it back because they're my ally. But it's possible that they will. And Brandenburg doesn't have anyone to form a coalition with, so they can suck it. Lithuania went bankrupt. Rip. It's going to make massive problems for them. I thought it increased revolt risk, but apparently not. Makes your troops absolutely garbage. I guess I could take Riga myself. I need this diplomat back. Is there any point giving it to Livonian Order at this stage? It's an interesting culture. It's actually a unique culture. It's part of my group, which is actually kind of nice. They have a mission for it. Does it give them any benefits? Let's have a look. Protect Riga. They'll get papal influence and missionary strength. Do they have any provinces to convert? No. There's nothing, no extra benefits we can get out of that, I don't think, so that's okay. Do these guys have missions now? They do. Oh no, actually, no, I always did. Yeah, they do. Oh wow. That's actually quite a lot of claims. We could use them to cool. Anyway. Getting distracted there, sorry about that. Okay, let's look at the damage they inflicted. It's pretty gnarly. But it's okay with me, I think, depending. So, there's a couple of provinces here that we could nick in order to core feed against Muscovy now, which would be pretty handy. So I would have to look at... There's two ways I could do it. I could either do the same thing that I did against Poland, which is nibble up these provinces and then release them as vassals. Or I could try to simply release them from Lithuania and try to diplo vassalize them. But I don't think I'd be big enough for that. And it would actually possibly give Muscovy someone to attack, so... Now they're looking, they're even stronger now, which is... Oh, they're allied with Bohemia. Okay, well... This is a little known thing called the consequences of our actions, alright? The unintended consequences of our actions, where by ditching Bohemia, they've now gone and made friends with Muscovy, which makes perfect sense because we're rivaled with one another, so clearly the enemy of the enemy, you know, they've gone and created an alliance that I don't like. But the good thing is, it gives me a very easy way to pull Hungary and Austria in a war against Muscovy. The problem is that they're not the war goal, so... Oh, they would join anyway. Okay, that's good. I'm going to want to do this at some point. I guess it actually might make it easier because we can, like, basically bash on Bohemia before Muscovy comes over to everyone. Pull them apart like that. Gonna take all Bremen's cash as well. Sounds good to me. Mm-hmm. This allows us to build something. Let's get another church. We like churches. Oh, and now I've got to actually piece that with Livonian Order. Okay, who's still in this war? Goslar. What the hell? Okay. Professionalism. I think this is actually kind of worth the cost. Only 2 ducats. It's kind of expensive. Maybe I should ditch someone else. I don't think I really need the diplomat right now. Although he's improving relations with everyone. Maybe I don't need the theologian. You know what? Let's do some debbing. I've got a lot of points right now. And I need to create some extra cash, so... I'd rather not spend mill points, so let's look for a province. I think I'm just going to improve Marienburg. Although it's not an estuary. Okay, so I'm better off doing Danzig. Is that going to bring me enough cash? Yes. Alright, cool. Alright, do you guys want to piece that yet, please? I don't want to have to deal with you. Ooh. It's annoying. Actually, this is where my cash is going. It's going into rooting out corruption. Like 4 ducats. I don't want to deal with that many peasants. Where are they all going to rise up? Yeah, Gotland is actually the most annoying one. I don't want to have to sail over there. It's going to be too difficult. They would be able to deal with my peasants over here in Hamburg. I don't want to tank my relationship with the burgers. Alright, we're just going to take out a loan for this. It's fine. Actually, I'm going to debase my currency instead. Don't really like it, but hey. Okay. We finished integrating Livonian Order. Fantastic. We're starting to look like a proper... Well, not really. The border gore is still a little bit real, but hey. Things are starting to come together. I'm going to get rid of one of these. I would rather have galleys than transport ships. So I should probably try to convert these at some point, but... Alright, I guess I'm taking Riga myself now. The slightly annoying part about this is that I have to... What is my... 24, okay. I want to state up these regions for sure. They're all going to be full proper cores, so I definitely want to do that. Which I probably should have done before I eliminated all my armies there. I actually no longer have a claim on this, which is hilarious, because I annexed my vassal. But because it is the war goal, I can still take it without a dip hit. That's kind of funny. Alright. Truce with Bohemia's over. I want to release Warsaw, Bremerzovica. I'll get around to that. Let's lose devotion rather than stability. Don't really care about what France is doing, as long as it doesn't undermine Austria. I need Austria to be at least semi-strong, so I can use them to beat down Muscovy. And I think once we've It's really annoying. Once we've beaten Muscovy, I think that's basically going to be all our rivals gone. I don't think we're going to have an issue with anyone else after that point. Possibly the Ottomans, because Crimea. I don't know if I need this area for anything related to the Mongol formation or whatever it is, but I think if we overcome Muscovy, that's our biggest threat. Poland is pretty much gone. They're so trashed after the last fight. Hungary and Austria are our allies. We're never going to encounter France. England and Castile are going to go west, which is fantastic for us. We don't care about them. So really, it's just Muscovy. Denmark is sort of a middling threat. Right now, we're kind of on par with strength-wise with them, so I'm not worried about them. I see it more as we're probably going to be able to expand this way at some point. Once we have a little bit more strength, I would say, strength of arms. But right now, it's a little bit of a tenuous line. So we've got to try win against Muscovy, continue to eat up all this stuff down in Poland and Lithuania. And that's what we want to do. And so I'm going to pretty much wrap up here, I think. So we've just concluded that war there as well. And let's release this vassal before I forget. We want Mazovia, please. I don't think there's any reason to release those provinces. They don't have cores anywhere that are useful for me, so that's fine. Alright, yeah, I think that's, when does our truce expire, actually? Good to know. 4 years, alright. Basically, 4 years on the dot, we're gonna bash Poland again. And take as much as we can, probably core feed to these vassals, and maybe take, probably Poznan before Bohemia gets the opportunity to. I would actually like to cut off Bohemia, but I think the aggressive expansion might be too high for these provinces considering the development cost. It'd be pretty rough. And also I'm considering the probability of taking Polotsk and Chernigov as vassals. Because if I can do that, then the next war I have with Muscovy gives me a ton of provinces that I can core feed. We already have a big chunk that we could take with Novgorod. I don't know how much development this Met's out for Muscovy right now. It's actually a fair chunk. I guess I should probably try to attack Muscovy first, get these provinces, and then be ready for another one. But they're still pretty damn strong, so... Oh, my Diplo rep is kind of suffering because I just annexed my vassals, so I'm going to have to wait for that to expire. So I think Muscovy's on the horizon at some point. I'll try to eat what I can of Poland and Lithuania. Because I'm aware that Muscovy will come in this direction, I want to try to snipe these provinces as fast as possible. So I might save the core feeding for a little bit longer, but I would need to integrate these provinces sooner, so it's like I need to free up the Diplo slot for another vassal. So I've got to complete at least one round of core feeding before I can release another vassal. Anyway, so yeah, we'll see what happens. But for now, I think that's going to conclude our run for today. And we're in a pretty strong position, I would say, going forward. So I'm looking forward to see how this one pans out, and I appreciate you tuning in if you did. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.